What's good, fight fans?
What's up, guys?
You already know it's your boy Noah and the sickly Ty Gina Wad,
Thanks, man.
and this is the All Real Crew. How you
I'm
feel?
never letting you lead it again. Never again. You're terrible. You're
Hey,
absolutely
bruh,
terrible.
did you not take notes from the very last time I had to lead because you were having technical difficulties?
No, I don't remember. It's been so long. I
Yeah,
feel like that was Control Your Narrative, wasn't it? I was at Control Your Narrative.
no. So I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about. I think it might have been like our second or third episode ever. The one where
Yeah.
we covered the 270. I want to say it was 4
Mm.
with it was headlined by Adesanya and Whitaker too.
Oh shit, you had to lead that one?
I did.
I don't even remember.
Yeah.
Well, since Noah spilled the beans, yes, I am sick. I got the vid. That's why you haven't seen no videos like I was supposed to. I've been dying. I know I had it already, but this one is kicking my ass. So yeah,
Oh,
I've been
so
sick.
you've had it before?
Yeah, when I first started doing the channel, I got it, but that one was nothing. Like I was still recording and stuff. Like I think I had like a few like coughs, but other than that, it was nothing. I think I had to shit a lot. And so that's how it started with this one. But then I went to sleep and boy, I couldn't get up. I saw the Four Horsemen. I had a conversation with Death himself. Like, yeah, I'm not even joking, bro. I was on the door. I don't know what was going on. I was like, yo, I ain't never felt this way before. I couldn't move. My back hurt. My organs hurt. All my organs
Ooh.
hurt. Nigga, that shit is no joke. Fucking Florida, man. I didn't even do nothing. I ain't even go nowhere.
Yeah, damn.
Yeah, that shit sucked. Not even gonna lie. That shit sucked.
So you don't know where you got it from?
Nah, I know. So my wife's family got it, and we don't know how they got it, but my kids were over there, and so right when we got them, they tested positive, and so we were like, "Oh, sorry, fucking kids got it," but we already had it, so we were like, "All right, like we know the drill, it'll be straight." Boy, when I tell you, my son's temperature was at like 104. Yo, it was bad. So we rushed to the hospital. They're not really tripping. They're like, like fevers happen. It's really like the longevity of it, but like it'll be straight. Give him Motrin, it'll be good. So we go home and we're giving him Motrin. He's starting to cool off, go to sleep a lot. Like all they've been doing is sleeping. So me, it hit me last. Vonna, it hit next, and she was like, "Dog, I feel like I'm dying every day." She was like, "It comes in waves," and so I was like, "All right, cool." So comes to me, and I was like, I'm tough. I'll be all right. It's not about to hit me like that. So I'm like doing household shit. Everything is cool. Like everything is straight. I'm on like day 4. Everything is fine with me. And then I like sat down. I finally like sat down and chilled. And all of a sudden, pause, my ass started to tingle. And that's where everything started going wrong. I'm not even joking. Like shit, my ass started to tingle.
What?
And then my legs started to tingle. And then I started feeling weak. And I was like, all right, that's not a good sign. I ain't never felt that before, but all right, cool. I was like, that must be the vid. Like, so I was like, all right, it's 10 o'clock. I did what I had to do today. Let me relax, let me chill. I go lay down. Now my whole body start tingling. Like not chills, not a fever, nothing. It just tingles like I'm getting shocked.
Yeah.
And so I was like, all right, so I'm gonna just go to bed. I'm gonna see how I feel. I wake up at like 2:30 in the morning and I cannot move. Like I had a cup of water beside me and I couldn't reach for it. I could not move
Are you
at all.
vaccinated?
Yeah. And I got boosted. I got everything.
Sheesh.
That shit beat the shit out of me. Like got me from my fucking phones, dog. It was horrible. But I'm back. I'm over the hump.
You just feel a lot of fatigue. And
Yeah.
I can hear you
I've been
still kind of
napping a lot.
congested.
I've been napping a lot. I've been shitting a lot again. Just getting it all out. So yeah, we're getting better. We're getting better. I'm sweating now because yeah, my fever was up there too. I had never been that hot before. That was another thing. Cause I every fever that I've had, I've always sweat. There was no sweat. I couldn't sweat. I hadn't pooped in days. I hadn't eaten anything. Like I didn't want to do nothing. I just laid there.
Right.
Only reason why I kept getting up was because I got kids. If I didn't have kids, I was not getting out the bed.
Right.
So yeah, nah. Take that shit seriously, folks. That shit fucking sucks, bro.
It's
garbage.
trash. It's trash.
You had it?
Yeah. I got it in January.
Yeah, that shit's garbage. And down here, there's a surge, so I'm pretty sure that's how we got it.
Yeah. So I got it. During the last big surge, the Omicron strand.
Yeah.
I got that shit. I had COVID. I always tell people I had COVID crossing into 2022. When that fucking clock hit 12, January 1st, 2022, I was suffering from COVID. Yeah. So
I got it like a week after my daughter was born. So I had it in January too.
You and I are very similar because we got that shit from kids. I got that shit from a kid.
Fucking kids, bro.
A 4-year-old kid.
Don't make me laugh. I'm just getting my lungs back. Fuck.
My bad.
It's cool. And you know what I can't wait for? Because I know you probably sipping on something. I can't wait to drink again. I've been on a whole you know what?
I'm standing in solitude with you. I'm gonna take a shot of this tea.
Appreciate you, big dog. I got a juicer. I'm on my health tip.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those are good.
I've been
what kind of juicer do you have though?
I don't fucking know. It just does the job. That's all I know.
Because it'd be some juicers
you drop the shit in, it throws all the pills out the back end, and it juices everything else.
All right, because some of those juices can trap a lot of that pulp, and that's where the nutrients come from.
Yeah, nah, it still gives the pulp. It's like frothy though. I don't fuck with that. The froth, that shit's gross.
It'll happen that way. Sometimes that happens.
I'm gonna get a strainer though, because I don't fuck with that shit.
So I'll tell you a lot of times that happens is when your fruit is too warm. Warm.
Nigga, all my fruits are in the fridge. I refrigerate all my shit.
Oh, really? I don't know what the problem is. Because usually with those contraptions like that and grinders, like what'll happen is when you feed it through, whatever it is inside the machine, it's like hot.
Yeah.
It's not hot, but it's warm. And whatever friction is going on in there causes the temperature of whatever you're throwing in there to warm up as it comes out.
Yeah. All right. I'll be all right. I'll deal with the froth till I get a strainer, and then I'm not dealing with it no more. But lead, nigga, what we talking about today?
Well, shit, man, you already know. This week was a week of controversy for sure.
Controversy, bro.
Controversy.
I think I know what you're about to talk about. Gotta talk about it.
So on Monday, we were supposed to have a 6-pack challenge between Bianca Belair. I think Sonya Deville was a part of that as well. Oh no, Asuka.
No. Yeah.
Asuka. No, I'm sorry, not Bianca Belair.
I got you.
Becky Lynch, Asuka, Doudrop, Nikki ASH, Naomi, and Sasha Banks.
Yes.
The women's tag team champions. However, these two walked out of Raw. This is not a work.
Not a work.
They legitimately walked out. They left the tag team titles on Vince's desk. They said, fuck you, and walked out. So I heard reportedly that the pitch was originally for Naomi to win in this match.
She was supposed to pin Sasha.
She was going to pin Sasha. And so the tag team champs took offense to that because they were like, we're tag team champs. Why would you have one of us go over the other? That kind of waters down what we're supposed to be doing and the validity we're bringing to the belts.
Yep.
And so they pitched for a meeting to talk to Vince to change it up a little bit. They said they didn't mind Naomi going over, but the problem is you're about to use, one against the other. You know what I mean? And then the plan was ultimately for Sasha to get her shot against Ronda, and they were both going to lose to Ronda and Bianca. And of course, nothing really changed out of the original meeting. And so they were like, you're only gonna water us down. Like, why would
there's no point in it?
There's no point. There's no point. You have us being tag team champs, but you're treating us like we're bums.
They were giving them the Ricochet treatment.
Right. And so
that's exactly what happened to Ricochet.
And so yeah.
The problem with everything that happened was that they weren't getting disrespected no more. I mean, in both of their cases, I knew when I heard, I was like, oh yeah, that sounds like something they would have did, because Sasha's been one foot out the door for a brick now. Like, I was surprised that she was even coming back the way that she did. And I felt like her getting the tag team title with Naomi was something to help her stay. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then with Naomi had all that bullshit with Charlotte Flair, so she never even got a chance with Charlotte. And now you're going to have her go through the same thing with Ronda.
Exactly.
So I feel like both of them really had their reasons. From what I've heard, Sasha was the initiator basically, and Naomi followed.
Naomi followed up, yeah. Because I mean, you know, as champs, and you know, you see, they some real niggas, man.
Mm-hmm.
You see the skin tone. You look. hold on. Look at this shit. You see that melanin? They are not. Hey,
man. Sasha is Snoop's cousin. Don't be fucking with her.
Bruh, I'm saying
with the wrong people.
And apparently they were gonna allow it to go through, right? They were gonna let Naomi win. She was gonna go over somebody else, and then Sasha was gonna have her program with Ronda. But then they asked Vince, like, enable to maintain our credibility and make sure these titles are at the forefront. Can we still defend the tag team champions, the tag team belts, while we're doing this thing with Ronda and Bianca? And they were like, nah. And Sasha and Bianca,
that don't make no sense.
Was just like, all right, fuck you, we out. Because why would you have the belts on us if we can't use them to not only boost ourselves but boost, a weak tag team division?
It doesn't make any sense, bro.
Not just a weak tag team division in women's wrestling in WWE, but tag team wrestling outside of the Usos, RK Bro, and maybe I would throw the Street Profits in there as relatively weak.
Relatively weak? You think the Street Profits? Yeah, well, you know what?
The Street Profits are they are reliable. That's the best word I can use.
They're solid. In my opinion, they're solid. You know what I mean?
Solid. Yeah.
They're not going to get a belt. They're not going to get the belts, but they're a solid team.
Yeah.
And you didn't even mention Alpha Academy. They're still good. They've been getting disrespected like hell.
I mean, they're good. The problem is the formula is going to run out of gas soon.
It depends on it. I told you about that whole thing with Kurt, right?
Yeah. I mean, if they can bring Kurt in to manage that would definitely give them a little bit of rejuvenation. But as of right
now, you got Gable Steveson out there too, and I don't know what they're doing with him yet, but there's a story with him and Chad still. And I feel like once that ends, he's going to end up joining the Alpha Academy because that's the only real path, to give him a smooth transition. Because I don't really like the whole versus him and Chad thing. I don't really like that. But I do like the potential of him joining Alpha Academy.
I mean, him and Chad wouldn't be bad to, happy birthday, Kevin.
Bye.
There it is.
Beat into it.
There it is. There it is.
I love that guy, man.
The Gable in Gable Steveson and Chad Gable pairing wouldn't be bad, only because their styles are very similar. And so
it depends on how many matches they try to book, because the problem is with the WWE, they will continue to run the same match 4 to 5 times.
Yeah, they will.
And I don't want to see that match 4 to 5 times. I think that once or twice would be good, but after that, it won't be fun. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
I'm not.
that's where I stand on it. But as far as Naomi and Sasha, I think that the WWE realizes that they fucked up from
They definitely fucked up.
The
And then
outcry.
I was surprised on how they handled it on SmackDown.
Yeah.
They actually set time aside for Michael Cole to give out an official statement saying that the WWE and the millions that watched the product were disappointed in them because they walked.
Did you see Pat's face?
Yeah, he was
like
so uncomfortable. He was so he looked like he wanted to air shit out, but you know he can't.
I don't think that they told him. I think that they did that shit like right then and there, and we're like, we got to talk about it.
I wouldn't be surprised if it was planned like maybe half an hour before the show.
Yeah, I don't think Pat was aware because he was just like, okay.
Yeah, he was like, yeah. On Monday, there was originally supposed to be a 6-pack challenge, and Sasha and Naomi walked out, and I'm like, why?
Oh man, Monday they were shading the shit out of Naomi and Sasha the whole time on Monday.
But my thing is, right, you didn't even do here's where I find offense. You didn't even do this when Punk did that. And so it makes it a little worse because one, these are women. Because the whole point of the women's division in the past 6-7 years has been to make sure that wrestling has been at the forefront and not just them looking physically good. And like they've repeatedly, you know, along with the bra panties matches that Jamil wants to propose, they just continue to have them take steps back and steps back and steps back. And I just thought I thought it was shallow to do it that way. I mean, like everybody who pays attention to the product knows what happened on Monday. So why do you feel the need to announce that they're suspended?
I mean, if you know anything about Vince, you know he's going to double down. And I feel like that's all it is. Vince McMahon was mad. He's going to be mad. Yeah. I know that Naomi's contract is not getting renewed. I'm sure Sasha's up out of there. So
they fucked up.
He's going to shade them and he's going to try to move on. And I mean, either we're going to keep watching
even though I really don't think he wants that to happen because I don't think he wants any of his top talent to go to any more of his top talent to go to.
The issue that I have with this, especially with Naomi, is that you're fucking up the bloodline. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like Jimmy had literally came out the day before that happened. Yeah, I did a top 5 or a top 10 on it. Jimmy Uso came out and said that Naomi was going to be next to join the bloodline because that's his wife.
He wants to join the bloodline.
Yeah. And so he said that like it's about to happen type shit. So with this now happening, you're now putting the bloodline in a tough situation. You get what I'm saying? Because now there's going to be issues at home.
Absolutely.
You know, so it's not going to be easy because you have the guys who are super over no matter what, who, I mean, I guess we're about to segue into it, but who've now unified the titles. And, you know, you probably did that to keep the Usos happy. But at the end of the day, you really just fucked up some shit. And now there's going to be decisions that need to be made.
Oh, it's going to be an interesting 2 weeks, next 2 weeks. Because I don't think that suspension will be long. I think the
suspension is bullshit, first off, because the moment that I feel like if Naomi was to be like, all right, I'm coming back, they're going to be like, okay.
Yeah, absolutely.
The suspension is bullshit. I feel like
it's almost like
Sasha's coming back.
So I'll tell you exactly what it's like. I'll tell you exactly what it's like. It's like when it's like when you're in a job and you quit, but the manager is just like, no, I'm not allowing you to quit. You're fired. And then the employee's like, sure, you can fire me. You got to pay me that severance though, because you don't get severance. You don't get severance if you quit. You get severance if you get fired.
Yeah.
I just watched the episode of The Office. That's
no, but that's facts. So I feel like I feel like Sasha's not coming back. I feel like that might have been Sasha's last straw.
Yeah, that might have been the last straw.
Yeah,
I'm very worried about that one.
I'm not. I know that she's been wanting to dip. You know, take care of your chicken.
Her
Take
going
care of
to
your mental.
AEW would be a bad look.
It would be cool though. Not gonna lie. It'd be cool.
It would be.
I wouldn't mind it, honestly, but I don't even think
she from the
interviews that I heard, she didn't even want to really do wrestling no more. She didn't even want to wrestle.
So let me tell you something. I watched her episode of I watched The Coldest Balls. If you're not familiar,
with Kevin Hart.
Kevin Hart's, that's Kevin Hart. She said that if it wasn't wrestling, she wants to act.
I could see that as a better path right now.
I mean, you know, she's in The Mandalorian. And so she said she really enjoyed that shit. And so
that Marvel check cleared, boy. I know that boy. Come on, bro.
No, not Marvel. Star Wars is that shit rich.
Disney money is not. Disney money is crazy. Wrestling is not fucking with nothing Disney is giving. Like, I'm sorry. So I don't see it happening at all. Like, Sasha's done. Sasha's not coming back. Sasha's gonna take care of her money and her mental at this point. Naomi's a different story. I don't know how they're gonna bring Naomi back after that whole thing and appease her, other than just letting her join the bloodline, maybe. It may be kind of making her a heel.
Honestly, the only way they can really make up for this is if they bring them back and then Naomi turn on her the same night.
Sasha is not going. I'm telling, especially if that's the case, Sasha's not going for that shit.
No. But there's a long-term benefit to it for both of them.
Not if Sasha doesn't want to come back.
No. If of course, but this is contingent on both of them coming back because there's no point if both of them are going to come back. You have them come out, you know, have them shoot about what the fuck happened this past week, and then Naomi, you know, turn on her, and you be like, "You're the reason I fucking walked out in the first place." This, that, and the third.
That chick better be nice.
The writing's on the wall, and then that way, if she can get into the bloodline, Sasha can go back in the forefront of the women's division and maybe win a title somewhere.
I feel you, but I don't see Sasha coming back for that. We're gonna see.
I think Sasha's gone.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. I feel like Sasha's not coming back.
Sasha's gone.
Yeah.
But speaking of bloodline, this past Friday, the Usos unified the tag team championships. They beat RK Bro. It wasn't clean. Of course, they had some help from Big Daddy Roman. That's what they call him. Yeah, bro. Tell me what you think about it.
I don't like it. But I'm not supposed to like it. If I'm being honest, I feel like I said, this is just them trying to appease the rest of the bloodline after screwing Jimmy's wife.
So let me ask you a question. Do you really think it was that, or do you think that WWE hit a quick switch because there were multiple reports out saying that there was no real plans to unify the championship?
Yeah, they had to switch. I feel like Naomi and Sasha walking out probably fucked up a lot more things that they had planned. And them having to now unify the titles clearly shows that they don't know what the fuck they're doing now. They have no story. So now they have to rush and make stories. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or it's Vinnie Mac having his hands on things, because right before Sasha and Naomi walked out, I remember seeing reports that Vince McMahon was ripping up stories again. Like right before shit was happening.
Yes.
So this is either Vinnie Mac's work, or this is because of the whole Naomi Sasha situation. It's one or the other. Either Vinnie Mac was like, no, we are unifying this, or like Naomi and Sasha fucked up the grand scheme of story. I don't know how this would have affected it, but I feel like now it would be easier to bring Naomi in. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. Yeah.
So if they're gonna have Naomi come back and introduce her into the bloodline, the best way to do that is to have the bloodline on top of everything. And now you have a female in it. And on top of that, it's an actual person who's technically in the bloodline.
Yeah. I'll say that I'll say that I think some of their best I'll say some of the best things we've seen on TV have been things that, you know, last minute changes. I don't think this is necessarily bad. When I saw it, because I didn't watch this past SmackDown, but when I saw it on the reports, I was shocked. But at the same time, I was like, I'm actually kind of glad it happened this way. Because remember we were talking about faces are always better when they're on the chase.
Yeah.
And like having the Usos win, and not only win, but win with help from Roman, who is the hottest heel in arguably sports entertainment right now, wrestling. I don't know. I just think this is going to do a lot more for RK Bro and even Riddle than it with the belts.
Yes, but I feel like RK Bro really we're having a really good run. You know what I mean? Like,
they're not done. They're not
no,
done.
they're not done. But I'm saying, like, I feel like this kind of their title run should not have been stifled, and that's why I was happy with them saying, you know, there won't be a unification, because I didn't like where it was going. You know what I mean? I felt like RK Bro was really hitting a stride, and you know there was other stories to be made without this happening. You get what I'm saying?
To me, there still is a lot left there's a lot of meat on that bone, boy.
There is a lot of meat on the bone.
Because what I could really see happening, I know this isn't finished by no means. RK Bro and the Usos program is not done. So I really like this because I thought about it and I realized that they're gonna put these four in Hell in a Cell. They're about to have a fucking classic. And and the only reason why I think they're gonna put them in Hell in a Cell is because of the Roman interference. And so they're probably gonna pitch it like, yeah, we're gonna make sure that nobody can get in the middle of this. So we're gonna put you in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah,
Hell in a Cell.
I can see it. And I like it.
That's gonna be a class. And the Usos have not failed in any Hell in a Cell. Like one of the best tag team matches I've ever seen in my life was the Usos and the New Day in Hell in a Cell. I think it was like 3 years ago or something like that. And honestly, to me, RK Bro are better collectively inside the ring than the New Day are.
Yeah, that's facts.
So if the Usos could do what they did with the New Day in that Hell in a Cell match 3 years ago, I can only imagine what they're gonna do in Hell in a Cell potentially.
I'm excited about that. That is a nice little story. That would be really dope to watch.
So I'm not mad at it. The only way I'll be disappointed with what they did Friday is if it doesn't culminate in Hell in a Cell. It has to. Like
it has to. That's the only way that this would really be beneficial, in my opinion, is for this to all lead up to Hell in a Cell. Because you definitely, I'm pretty sure, well, yeah, no, that they just lost a big match at Hell in a Cell because it was supposed to be Naomi and Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
That's not going.
Yeah.
So now you got to scrounge up something for Bianca because you can't have her just sitting on the shit.
Nah. I honestly thought that they were gonna go the route of I don't want to go on too much of a tangent. I honestly thought they were gonna go in the route of triple threat. I thought they were gonna do Bianca, Becky, of course, and then throw Asuka in there.
Yeah, I thought so too. And I feel like there was like actually something that was supposed to happen like that, and it didn't happen. I don't quite remember, but that feels like there was something like that.
So remember Asuka and Bianca fought not
yeah.
But the week
and Becky interfered.
Becky interfered,
yeah, that's why.
And I was like, this ain't a bad way to set up a triple. And I was like, this wouldn't be a bad triple threat.
I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind that at all. I feel bad that Nikki and Doudrop got screwed like this though, because they were like,
yeah. So honestly, and I'm surprised. I'm quite surprised too, because when Sasha when Sasha and Naomi got denied their request of still defending the belts, I was like, I really thought that this 6-pack challenge would have been a way to kind of introduce a new rivalry between Sasha, Naomi, and Doudrop and Nikki.
You know what else I didn't understand? Remember the reports that were coming out that Sasha and Naomi were uncomfortable with Doudrop and Nikki?
Oh yeah, yep.
That didn't make any sense either. Like, where'd that come from?
I don't know. I've never seen them in the ring, but they must have a reputation in the back. One of them.
I don't get it.
I know Nikki used to be pretty reckless in the ring.
Yeah.
I mean, it was just her style though.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's weird. That's a weird story to like come out randomly, in my opinion. I ain't fuck with that either. It's just a whole bunch of weird stuff going on right now in the WWE. And it's weird because, in my opinion, this year has been one of the better years.
Yeah, this year's actually been very good.
Yeah. And so for this to now happen is kind of putting a damper on things because, like, I don't even know how the women's division is going to be because you lost 2 really big stars. And if you do bring Naomi back, to what end? You get what I'm saying? Because you're not going to reward her. The biggest reward she's going to get is to be in the bloodline. But they're not going to put her over. You get what I'm saying?
I don't know. I feel like if there's this whole thing with trying to have them assert dominance by holding gold, Naomi would have to win. I think to me, there's no point in bringing Naomi in if she's not going to win the women's championship because they already have a valet. They have Paul Heyman. You don't need just another body in there. Like, it makes no sense.
I feel like that's all they're going to make her, though. Truly. At least now, after everything that happened, for a minute, she's just going to be a body.
It wouldn't make any sense. It's just like Judgment.
Give her what she wants.
I wouldn't say that for Judgment Day because I don't really think Edge needs another world title. And I don't think he needs.
Edge doesn't need a world title.
I don't
Edge,
think
Edge is good with what he's doing.
I don't even think he needs one I don't even think he needs one really to legitimize the group. Now, what I was thinking about whenever this RK Bro Usos Michigas ends, wouldn't it be pretty crazy to see RK Bro in Judgment Day feud? It would be a different dynamic. It would be a different dynamic. Yeah, it would be a different dynamic to the Edge Randy history because we've never seen Randy as the good guy and Edge as the bad guy.
So it would be different. The thing that makes me laugh for real is though Riddle would just undersell it so bad because he doesn't take shit serious. You know what I mean?
Oh no, but Riddle's been pretty good the past.
Yeah, no, Riddle's been great, but I'm saying on the mic, he's just so silly. You know what I mean? He's stupid as fuck. And you have the Judgment Day, and I just feel like it's not going to do, but in a good way. It's not going to do what it needs to, but it will be comical in that way. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, it will be funny. So I think that a match with Riddle and Damian Priest would be cool. I like that.
Oh, it would be great. They fought in NXT.
Yeah, that would be cool. Randy as a face versus a heel Edge, I do like it. But I don't know in what way does the Judgment Day win. Like, I feel like if the Judgment Day wins, that would put them, like, over. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're going...
Well, that's the point. That's the point. That's the point.
Yeah, but do you want to stifle RK Bro after that?
But you're approaching this with the mindset that, yes, you want to keep RK Bro intact for a little bit, but also you understand that there's an expiration date, unfortunately. As much as we love them, we all know that tag teams have expiration dates.
Yeah,
only a few select tag teams don't have expiration dates. ever.
It would have been cool
While they
It
made
would have been a cool way for Randy Orton to go out, but Randy Orton has no intention of leaving anytime soon. But it would be cool if this was like his last like stint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I wouldn't have minded it.
He's definitely going to be here for the next 3-4 years, 5 years.
Oh, he already said he'll be here for a while.
He may wrestle until he's 50.
He might. He will. More than likely.
Yeah. I don't know. Randy might be quickly approaching GOAT status. I don't know.
I mean, as far as a workhorse, yeah, most definitely. He's done everything.
I mean, that's the point,
that
though.
He possibly can.
That's how they measure who they consider the GOAT. Like,
he's extremely consistent. He's been extremely consistent his entire career. You're
like
going to get a banger.
Like, to me, John Cena is the GOAT because he was such a great champ.
Mm-hmm.
He was an incredible champ. As much as I love to boo him back in the day.
Everybody did. I love to boo him.
But everybody understands. I just like I said a few weeks ago when we were talking about him. He's not the greatest wrestler. He's not technically sound, but the brother knows how to put on a match.
That's facts. Yeah, I remember you said that. That is facts. That is factual. But I don't know, man. There's so many paths that can happen right now, specifically with the Usos getting this title unification. Now it's like, okay, Hell in a Cell has to happen. If it doesn't happen, what is RK Bros' next move? How do you get them back, like, to a status of contention?
Judgment Day. You got to think, bro. They have such.
Okay, but do you put RK Bro back over, or do you put the Judgment Day up? And now they go after the Usos. So now you have Judgment Day going after the
look, hold on. Hear me out. This fourth supposed member of Judgment Day, the three of them versus Roman Reigns and the Usos.
So who do you think it's gonna be? Because Edge has been trolling people because he said Paige. He posted
Ciampa.
He posted Ciampa. Before Harlan got fired, he said that he wanted Harlan. Harlan would have been cool.
Harlan would have been tough.
Harlan would have been great. I'm kind of blown. Once I heard that, I was like, damn, that's fucked up, because that would have been right up his alley. Yeah. He was already that character.
Yeah.
And they kind of need a strong man.
Yeah.
Like, you have Rhea Ripley as the enforcer. That's cool. But you need a male enforcer. And Damian Priest ain't going to be that guy.
He loses too much.
He loses too much. I said it. It's a shame what they did to him.
He's a big guy, but he doesn't have an imposing build to him. He doesn't look scary.
They made him the weakest member of the Judgment Day, and I don't fuck with that. Because he didn't like.
So to me, there's always been a weak member in a stable.
Yeah, but they didn't have to. They didn't have to make it obvious.
Yeah. He's
painfully obvious.
The weakest link. Yeah, he's noticeably the weakest link.
Yeah,
like
they save him constantly.
Yeah, it's true. But yeah, and in a mad throw, if Naomi joins the bloodline, just imagine that four, bruh. That would be
Naomi and Rhea Ripley would be gold.
Tough.
That would be gold. I'm with that. I'm with all that. So I'm fine with that. I could sacrifice RK Bro. I'd be sad about it, but I'd get over it. I'll agree.
I'd be sad about it too. But it would just force, if they really want to have them around for a little bit longer, it would just force them to conjure up new tag teams in an undermanned tag team division.
Yeah.
So it could be it could potentially be a good thing. I mean, we already know the writing on the wall. This is ultimately going to get Riddle over as a main eventer. And so
he's
far,
got the crowd behind him.
So far, so good. The brother is over as shit.
He's great. He's perfected Randy Orton's moves.
Yeah.
He's super over.
To me, bro, if I had to power rank everybody, he's like number one right now. His stock is.
I can't argue that.
His stock is way the fuck up, and he's been consistently good. Like
he has.
I'm sorry.
Even in the matches that he's lost, dude, he beat both Usos.
He's been consistently great. I'm sorry. He's been great,
All his matches.
This year has been Riddle's best year, and I would not be surprised. And I'm going to throw this bold prediction out. I know we in May, and I know we still another 8 months away from the next one, but do not be surprised if next year's Royal Rumble winner is the man who they originally said was going to win the Rumble before Brock did.
I would not be mad at that.
It's only right. Honestly, it's the perfect time. It's the perfect time.
That's honestly, that'd be cool. That'd be cool. I'd be cool with that. I would not be mad at that. It's perfect. Riddle deserves it.
He deserves it. He deserves it. I mean, I love him. I love the dude. I have not been enamored over a wrestler.
Who doesn't love Riddle though? Riddle's a great wrestler.
I know, but I'm saying like I haven't been enamored with a wrestler since shit. I'd probably say Ray. Like Pete Ray.
Wow. Pete Ray was a monster though.
Yeah. No, like Riddle right now he's my favorite. Right now.
Who's my favorite? I don't think that Riddle's my favorite. Seth? Nah, I won't say Seth. Seth's not my favorite.
Oh.
If I'm being honest, Kevin Owens, bro.
He's gold. He's gold right now, bro.
He's my favorite.
He's so gold. And I'm
over the whole Elias Ezekiel shit. Stop wasting my boy's talents.
No, but that just shows how versatile he is. That shows
he really is.
He's funny.
Who else could pull off the Steve Austin shit?
He's so funny.
KO, bro. He is the best.
I was like, bro, why the fuck is Kevin Owens not doing anything of substance?
I'm saying.
I continue to watch the man, and I'm like, oh, this is why. He's an entertainer at heart. Whatever he's doing, is gold.
That's facts. You know what? Tag team though. I know I've said it before, but him and Seth as a tag team was actually really good.
Oh, they were they were funny as shit.
Yeah, I would not mind. I know that they probably won't because their friendship looked done, but I would not have minded if they explored that a little bit more.
Yeah, and to me, I think Seth's run as a heel is coming to an end.
Yeah, it kind of looks like it too.
Yeah, I think
this Cody situation, it's like, all right, that's done.
What do you have next?
Yeah, exactly. It's run its course. I honestly don't even want to see this match. It's good. Their matches are good.
Oh no, their conclusion is going to be incredible.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's like, I don't know. Something about it just is like, I'm over it. Cody has so many more other matches that he needs to hit. You get what I'm
saying? This is supposed to be the feud to get him over. Yeah. I mean, he was already over because he's like a big star. You know, he came over from another.
Exactly.
But like I guess this is the one that really legitimized him as a main eventer. I mean, this feud is probably.
Oh my god!
It's definitely close with the RK Bro Usos shit. What happened?
You don't want to know. I'm sick everywhere. You ever how you clean your ears?
How do I clean my ears?
Yeah. I know this is a tangent, but bear with me.
With a Q-tip?
Nah, bro. You gotta get you a bobby pin. The bobby pin. It's ultimate satisfaction. But the amount of wax that I just pulled out of my fucking ear, I'm not gonna
meet you. I'm not gonna meet you.
I'm sick, bro. Okay, look.
I know. That's why.
I'm taking care of myself. I'm dying right now. Bear with me. But this shit was disgusting. All right. That's ungodly. I'm sorry. Let's continue.
Anyways, on to the next one. Do you have anything else to say?
Nah, we can do the next one.
All right. So moving on to the UFC. Last night, we had Jan Blachowicz and Alexander Rakic.
That was last week.
Oops. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that was last week. That's right. Hey, prayers up to Alexander Rocket. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah,
You know,
that's unfortunate.
Yeah, that knee injury, that shit is trash. But an interesting development that followed that was, there was this whole notion that the winner of this fight would potentially be the number one contender for the UFC Light Heavyweight Championship after the Glover Teixeira and who is he played? Yuri Prohaska fight. And Anthony Smith took offense to that. He was like, "How the fuck is Jan already getting a rematch?" But to me, like, he has to.
I was about to say that's not fair. Jan needs to get his rematch. Like, what? Why are we even talking about that?
Even though he's not going to face Glover Teixeira, because Yuri Prohaska is going to destroy.
He's going to beat the shit out of him. And it's not even for the reason that everybody knows, like, that he's better. No, it's because Glover already said that he's done after this year. Like, he went on record and said this is his last year fighting. He wants to be done after this.
Yeah.
Whether it's with the title or not. And
I mean, any fighter, I don't think to me, I would want to go out on my high horse. I would want to retire as champ. So I mean, I wouldn't necessarily
I get it. And isn't he the oldest
he's the
fighter to hold a title?
Oh yeah.
He's the oldest fighter in the history to hold the title.
If he isn't oldest, he's the second oldest.
Yeah.
The only person who's up there is Randy Couture. But I can't remember how old he. I think he might have, because Glover is what, 44.
Something like that.
I think he might have beaten Randy Couture out by maybe 2 years. I think Randy Couture.
Well, you also know that the UFC likes to forget its like first 10 years of existence, so they just don't even.
Oh, because it was shit.
Yeah, so they don't even count the first 10 years of its existence, which I think is bullshit.
But I think it is bullshit. I think it was a very important time in their company.
Yeah, because the whole thing about Conor being the first two weight champ. You had fucking Matt Hughes. You had BJ Penn. Shit, Anderson
Simultaneous
Silva.
though?
Huh?
Simultaneous?
Yeah. BJ Penn held two consecutively. And then he had to give one up after he had already won both.
Oh.
Yeah. I remember that. See? They like to downplay shit, but I remember that shit as a kid. Shit's insane. It's really insane. But my whole thing is you can't give somebody else another title match without running back the rematch. That never happens.
I agree.
It's disrespectful. Especially if he won. Like, granted, it was a weird win. It was controversial.
I mean, he was going to lose the place.
I thought so too, but that first round, I mean, first rounds are always iffy, unless it's a one-sided first round. It's normally like people figuring it out and it's pretty even. And that's what I saw in the first round. So it's unfortunate what happened in the second. But that's all that can be said. It's unfortunate, but he did win. So if anybody does deserve that match, it's Jan. He should honestly be next.
Jan should
That's
be.
normally how it works.
I don't even think Jan should have fought Rakic.
Shouldn't have. That's what I'm saying. He should have been waiting. He should have just been up.
He should have just been waiting in the cut for the winner of the title fight happening soon.
Yeah, that's normally how it works. Normally they run it back, and for some reason they didn't run it back. So he got the win. Run the shit back.
Yeah, it's very interesting development coming out of that fight. But speaking of Anthony Smith, Lionheart is on the UFC 277 card that just got announced.
Yeah, man.
And this card is actually looking pretty interesting.
It's looking great.
Yeah, I know
is about to get her ass whooped.
I know we didn't talk about the 276 card, but we'll talk about that when that comes along. That one kind of got slid under the rug, but this one was definitely announced only because this main event is probably bigger than the Izzy JC main event coming up in 276. Only because Juliana Pena, of course, shocked the world and beat Amanda Nunes. Not only beat her, but knocked her ass. Oh no, did she tap her out?
She tapped her out. She tapped her out.
I mean, but she was piecing Amanda up, and nobody has ever done that.
Amanda was gassed. We never seen Amanda that gassed before.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. But I feel like Amanda now is furious and you done fucked up.
Even though
that's what I really feel.
She kind of looked like an old mom in this.
She is.
She looked like she looked like a soccer mom. She looked like she drives a minivan.
That's exactly what she is. You're describing Amanda Nunes to the T. That's exactly what she is. But this whole card is gold. First off, Costa versus Rockhold has been in the making forever.
Yeah.
That's gonna be great. Brandon Moreno and Kai Kara-France. Something I didn't know that I wanted to see, but damn it, I want to see it.
And I mean, you want to see it because y'all have already raved about Kai. I
love Kai and I love Brandon. Kai too. I love them both. That's why I'm like, I don't know, because I don't know who to root for. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. No, yeah.
I love them both. So this is difficult. This is very difficult. It's for the interim flyweight. What happened? Hold on. I didn't even see that.
Oh, so I think Figueiredo pulled out.
Did he get popped?
I think he might have. I can't remember though.
Oh shit. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold the presses.
I might have looked at it actually.
I hate spelling this nigga's name. Davison Figueiredo has the weirdest goddamn name to. All right, so. Oh yeah. Whoa, no, hold up.
Yeah, because they were originally doing it for Figueiredo and Moreno again, because this would if they fight again, this would be number 4 between them.
Yeah. It was supposed to be that. It was supposed to be a 4th fight. That's what it was supposed to go down to. But
yeah, because they're like 1-1-1.
Is it silent? What the hell? Is there nothing that's gonna be said about this?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing nothing.
Nah.
I'm not seeing a thing. So whatever, he must have did some shit. Because no, they don't just say interim without somebody not know. Oh, he got injured. Apparently he's injured. And Brandon Moreno said that it's Davison Figueiredo ducking. He said he don't want that 4th fight.
I don't think he's ducking.
I mean, Brandon and Davison have weird bad blood, but they're cool. It's weird. I don't get it. But yeah, he thinks that he's ducking.
It's competitive bad blood.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is. But they be talking kind of weird shit to each other.
Yeah,
it's like they be dancing on the line sometimes. But I think that that's Henry Cejudo's fault, and I don't like Henry Cejudo. So maybe that's why.
Yeah, this is gonna be a very good card. Hey, if that man Anthony Smith loses this fight, that's gonna be interesting because like you talked all that shit.
Anthony Smith has had like 5 different resurgences. I feel like after this one, if he loses, I don't know how many more resurgences this man can give. I mean, it's his nickname, right? Lionheart. Makes sense. But Jesus Christ. I don't know how many times this man can just keep going back up and being on these streaks. What? I take my medicine. No, it's coughs.
Shit, I didn't know what the fuck that was.
Yeah, dying. That's all. Just dying. No problem. Recovering.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
I already saw the shadow people. I'm good. We didn't talked. We're good.
But that's all I got, bro. Is there anything else you can add?
Oh yeah, man. So, guys, this is the last podcast / show / anything that we will be doing on the Take It to the Ring platform for a while. I will say that. Take It to the Ring may come back. We might come back and do some rundowns and go back to doing that format. I don't know when, but this is the end for a bit. I don't want to say it's the end forever, but this is not going to be the end of the All Real Crew.
Yeah,
I'm gonna leave it at that. We will figure something out. I haven't really set nothing up or planned nothing yet. But yeah, this ain't the last of us. So stay tuned. Follow us on our Instagram, the All Real Crew, and still follow TTR Wrestling. Still follow Take It to the Ring on Twitter. We have our Twitter. We're just bullshitting on it.
Yeah.
So we will stop bullshitting on it. We're gonna get some shit popping. Excuse me for sounding so lackadaisical. Anytime I have shown any emotion, as you can tell, I have coughed my eyes out. So I'm trying not to do that shit no more.
We might even be back next Saturday.
Definitely.
With a special guest.
My boy. Yeah. We'll see how that goes though. Hopefully I'm back at 100%. I'll have some drinks to fuck up my immune system that I just got back. But hey man, that's how us Americans do it.
That's right.
Yeah, man.
Jamil, get well. Jamil wasn't on the episode because he thinks he got concussed. And when you have a concussion, it's almost like having a astigmatism times 1,000.
Yep.
You can't look at no screens. You're very sensitive to light. The man might have nodded off on this show a couple times.
Probably. I have a man who has been concussed many a time, and probably a few of those times should have maybe went to the hospital, but I was a kid then. I was in a college, and you think you're invincible in those days. So, yeah. Hope Jamil gets better, man.
Boy, tripping. But usually Tijon asks me if I want to add something, and I do.
Go for it.
Sasha, just take your ass on the acting, bro. Fuck them niggas, bro. They don't.
I love it.
They don't love you.
They don't deserve you. That's the whole thing. They do not deserve you.
They don't show love for a nickel.
Nah, fuck them.
Hey,
fuck
go
them.
get your bag.
Go get that Disney bag. Fuck them all.
Oh yeah, and fuck you, Anthony Smith.
Jesus, what do you do?
Nothing. I'm talking shit.
I love it. Well, again, guys, thank you so much for embracing us in the Wrestleverse. We will continue this. Follow us on all the social medias out there. And yeah, that's all I got too. So until next time, y'all. Keep it real.
You know the All Real Crew ain't done, boy.
Yes, sir.